everyone, and welcome back to my little island, Dressrosa. I am back with another one of my Animal Crossing ASMR series, where we're going to be finishing off my island, and today I am going to be continuing terraforming the rest of my island. So I am going to be speed building a big portion of this island. Just because terraforming is so time consuming and can take quite a while, but I hope you guys had an awesome day today, and hopefully you can unwind as you watch me play Animal Crossing. So our first line of business is we're going to talk to Dominic about building an incline. And as I don't know if you guys can remember, so to kind of like give you another recap of what we did last time, is we ended up building a platform and removing our previous Nook's Granny decorations. And we basically just built an entirety of a second tier. So there's going to be a lot of inclines that I have to build, especially with the sunken valley that I'm going to be making behind the Nook's Granny. So now we just have to decide on the on the incline, what kind of incline I want to create. So I actually was kind of really debating which one to choose between like a log staircase, a natural ramp, or maybe a blue steel staircase. But I end up choosing the log because that would be the closest to being cottagecore, or also the natural incline as well, but that one would also work. But since I'm already incorporating that one a lot in a different section, I'm just gonna go ahead and switch it up a little bit to add a little bit more diversity. So we're just gonna go ahead and set this little ramp right here by where the entrance to the Nook's Granny used to be. So the entrance technically still kind of stays the same. It's going to be staying in a very similar location. It's just gonna go up this time. So I think that spot looks great, and we're just gonna pay it off. So by the next time that we sign back in, we have our little incline, and so that we can also start setting up the rest. This little portion of the sunken valley behind the Nook's Granny is gonna require two inclines. So we're going to have to do that a lot every single time I sign in to play. So let's just go ahead and get up here and see what to work on. So I'm a little bit overwhelmed when it comes to where to start. Whenever there's like a lot of things to do, I kind of get too overwhelmed and don't know what to do. So instead, just to go ahead and start, I'm just gonna start in the path that I had started for the sunken valley, since I already had a little section reserved for it. So I'm just gonna create the little path for the sunken valley, and it's gonna require me to remove all the little flowers, all the stuff that's in the way, so I can continue terraforming to create the little path. And I want to create a pretty just wanted to be a really nice and beautiful transitional piece to my island. Doesn't necessarily actually serve a value as far as like a location, but just for decor and for beauty, just a side transportation and sites. So I'm just terraforming a little bit to create a little bit of irregularity, to add a little bit more of a wonderful, like not perfect look as nature often is. And I'm going to make it as narrow as possible, just because it's just going to be a transitional spot, and most of the beauty is going to be captured on the outside, on the view. So I'm going to switch the gears and start mapping out where the next granny is going to be, and so I can kind of work around without having to move the next granny in there, just in case I have to or I want to switch it a little bit up. So that's why I'm just going to be mapping it out instead and working around it. So that's the place that I decided upon, and I'm just going to scoot it back a little bit and maybe a little bit to the side, just for personal preference. I think it'll look better because I also want to add, as you can probably see right now, I'm adding a little platform, like another tier, and that's just purely for decorations, for cottagecore decorations. So one of the main reasons why I ended up changing up this section of my island and redoing it was because I felt like my previous like build of the next granny was very simplistic. I feel like compared to my island entrance, like the island entrance is kind of, I really love my island entrance. I think it's very beautiful. It adds so much detail, so much terraforming, it's so much material, and then you transition into the next granny and it was just very plain, like no additional terraforming. It was just the next granny with a lot of trees and decorations, and on top was just the Able Sisters, like no kind of what's the correct word to say, like no character, I guess. It lacked a lot of character. It was just very basic. So I'm just terraforming a lot right now towards the back. I'm removing a little bit of what we worked on previously, which is the lake that is connecting us to where the Able Sisters is now going to go. I think I discussed that last time in this back section, but I'm removing a little bit of the lake because instead we're just going to make a waterfall go down towards it, and I'm just going to fill in all the empty spots back here, because I don't really have use for it being on this first tier, so I'm just going to be filling it up so I can have more to work with when it comes to the second tier, which is what most of my island is going to be, actually, in a second tier. So that gives me a little bit more to work with as far as like roads or like pathing. So I'm just going to finish filling this all up. as I mentioned previously, I hate rough edges, especially when it comes to I mean, it works when it's a city core island, but when it comes to cottage core, it has to be. There's no other option. They have to be smoothed out to create beautiful cliffs. And I'm just expanding the little land to create that little section that I have spoken about. And I remember, guys, that back here we ended up actually removing a lot of terraforming. I don't know if you guys remember, and I'm kind of going back in and filling a lot of it in. But because I decided that since I'm making the second valley and the rest of my island mostly is leveled to the second level, so I kind of want to make that the focus of the island, and with its like rare cases where it goes down or up to a third tier. So I'm just like going back and filling in a little bit more, especially on the other side in a second. But I'm still going to create a little section there to have it add a little bit more decor, and I'm just going to map the Able Sisters. I'm not sure if this is the actual measurements of the Able Sisters, but I googled it, and it said that the Able Sisters was like a 5 by 4, but I feel like it's a little bit bigger. I feel like that little square is a little bit too small, but I suppose I'll just go ahead and follow what Google says. They probably know better than I do. And you see, guys, so this is where I'm like kind of deciding what I'm gonna do back here, and that's whenever I begin terraforming. I still want to keep a little section down there on the first tier because I want to create maybe like a little cottage, but like not with like the regular trees. Maybe like a bamboo spot, and like maybe have cocoa live there. I think that would be a perfect spot, but still following the cottage like aesthetic, the very natural like whimsical kind of look. And I don't know if I mentioned it to you guys before, but when it comes to the island, since I'm recreating a different island on my other Switch, and it's going to be a national park. I'm going to be removing the campsite that I have on this island. Well, the reason why I'm deciding to do the campsite on the other island that I'm constructing is because I kept mixing up my aesthetics. I couldn't really decide when it came to this island, because like once I decided that I was going to be cottagecore, but then I kept switching it to be kind of forest core, and I kept mixing the aesthetics. That's why I think it wasn't very functional, and I wasn't really satisfied with anything that I would do with the island. So I'm completely changing it, and this island is no longer forest core at all. It's just cottage core. So we might have to move stuff around. So I'm going to be removing a big portion of that is already built. But it's okay, guys. It's just going to end up looking better, I think, in the end. And it will have a very nice and distinguished look. Very uniform. So I can't wait for you guys to actually see it, or as you watch me finish it off. I feel like we're getting pretty far into the island with these builds, especially with this little portion that we have been working on, because I believe it's like about, I think after we finish with the Able Sisters and the next granny, I think that'll be like about a third portion of my island that's going to be finished, or maybe like 1/4. That already including the resident services. So we're coming together. I think obviously lastly is going to be like residential areas, but I just don't want to have a mapped out and like a very basic neighborhood kind of deal, which is kind of what I have right now. I kind of want to distinguish the builds a little bit and kind of have the housings a little bit separate, because I feel like a very suburban neighborhood style neighborhood wouldn't really work, or a perfectly designed neighborhood wouldn't really work for a cottage core island. So I'm going to be adding like different themes and like different settings for different villagers. Like I'm thinking for Mali, I'm going to have a huge lake, and maybe we can add other ducks to have them nearby. I think there's this one character that I'm eyeing currently, but anywho, I'm just going to connect the lake or the river, the stream, whatever it actually is called, down to the Able Sister spots. And let me show you real quick, guys. So whenever I was doing this, I think I stopped for a quick second and I forgot to film it. So those clips back there, I did off camera when I thought I actually did do it on camera. So I'm just extending the sunken valley even further. Again, like I said, I wanted to make it a beautiful masterpiece back there. When it comes to the sunken valley, it's just gonna be so beautiful, such a beautiful transitional spot. And I'm gonna add a lot more terraforming. Well, just a little bit more, like another little tier spot. And again, just purely for decorations. With cottage core, you can't really go wrong. You cannot go wrong with a lot of terraforming. That's what makes it very spectacular, I believe. So I'm just going to be adding that a little bit more. And to be honest, guys, I really am loving this new build that we're doing. Honestly, to be a little bit honest with you guys, when I was building the previous Nooks Granny, I was a little bit uninspired, and I, like, as I was finishing it, I didn't honestly like it at all, and I was just kind of like, okay, was okay with the build, but wasn't really, I really didn't feel any satisfaction. But as I'm building this new section, I actually am really super excited, and I really am loving how it's coming out, even without having any items placed. Just the terraforming and the waterscaping is just so beautiful. I really do love it, and I think our island is gonna look very incredible once it's actually finished. Honestly, like, my joy for like Animal Crossing has like sparked again. With how much I have been playing it lately, I have so many ideas, and not just of this island, but of like other islands I plan on building after I'm finished with these two islands that I'm juggling back and forth with. But look here, guys, I'm just terraforming a lot to expand. So I was looking at Google and Pinterest and Instagram for inspiration for Sunken Valley, and there's like so many beautiful builds that I've seen where like it's like a sunken valley, but it's like very surrounded by a lot of water. So that's kind of what I'm trying to go here for. I'm just going to add a little bit of a terrain still on the top, but most of it is going to be covered in water. And it is taking me a little bit longer to complete, just because I had a lot of flowers on there and a lot of trees, and it is taking me quite a bit of a while to remove all the flowers and the trees as well. So just bear with me. And even though we're not decorating just yet, or not in this video at least, I feel like we're accomplishing a whole lot. Like just from two videos ago, I feel like our island looked completely different, and I didn't have like a definite vision on the island. But now for sure, it really is coming together and looking very nice and beautiful. You guys will see here in a second the view of the little lake on the top. And I don't know if you guys can tell. I don't know if you guys can tell, but well, I'm using a different form of recording right now. So somebody gave me advice for the Blue Yeti, which is the mic that I'm currently using, now, and they gave me the advice to do like a stereo mode, so it can, like, you can hear my voice from like each side of the ear. So I think it's pretty cool, and I watch a lot of ASMR artists who actually do that, and I love it so much. Like, it gives me so many tingles when a lot of ASMR artists do that. So I hope you also guys feel that with my video, and hopefully it's tingly as well. I also wanted to bring up something else involving this channel. I know somebody, one of you guys commented. You left a comment with advice about the audio, and it's something that I was honestly kind of, well, I knew was happening, but I was kind of unaware in a sense that I didn't pay much mind at all. But one of you guys mentioned that like ads play in the middle of the video, and my speaking, the volume is so low, so you guys have to put the volume all the way up, and so it kind of like blows your ears, and I get it. It's going to be kind of productive of trying to relax when there's like you know, a loud ad just playing. You know, it definitely reduces the purpose, and I unfortunately don't have the ability to remove ads from my videos as of yet, or playing in the middle of the video as of yet, because I am yet not monetized. So I feel like once I am monetized, I'll go ahead and change it as to where ads either play just in the beginning of the video, but I definitely don't want any ads from playing in the middle of my video. So I know a lot of ASMR artists just do that where they have it on the beginning. But yeah, that's something I wanted to bring up. I'm sorry you guys if you guys have ever encountered big ads just playing randomly. I honestly don't intend for that. And once I have a little bit more control over it, which actually I'm pretty close to monetization. So once I am monetized, I will most definitely be removing any ads from playing in the middle of the video. So I'm so sorry for that, guys. Really very sorry. Also, I almost forgot, and I just finished building the actual build, the little terraforming. But remember from the last video, it was Chai's last day with us, and we had to visit a treasure island or an order bot to order a villager before the plot got autofilled. So I ended up going with Patty. I think I mentioned it before how I wanted her on my island. So I finally got her, and she's gonna be in charge of like the farm aspect of, or like the barn aspect of my island. So that's definitely going to be fun, and I'm just going to be heading back to my island, to finish off the day. I feel like we accomplished a whole lot. And next video, we'll most definitely get to decorating. Finally, I think that should be enough. And I'll start off with the next granny again. That should be pretty simple since we have done it before. But thank you so much for your support, guys, and see you in my next video.